Hey, what up, guys? So there was an article about how having too much dust in your house can cause people to become overweight. Sounds kind of crazy, right? Dust and obesity. But this video isn't specifically just to talk about that article. This video is to inform everyone out there that some of these studies are just kind of too much overkill. I'm not disputing what these scientists found out, and like with this particular study, they tested some mice or some rats, and there I don't know all the details, but I did read about it, and they're exposed to a lot of dust. There was one group and another control group, and one set of mice were exposed to more dust. The other group wasn't, and they found out that over time, the mice that were exposed to the dust, their fat cells multiplied, hence having too much dust in the house. There was a link between that and becoming overweight or being more prone to putting on weight. Now, having a lot of dust in the house to begin with is not good. You could be, or you can be allergic. You could get a lot of allergies. It's really bad air quality. I actually did an air quality test in my house before we bought this house, and we're good to go. But dust is one of those particles that is not always, well, not always. It's too much dust is just obviously not good. But anyway, going getting back on track. When I hear about studies such as like this, after a while, it just gets kind of, I shouldn't say ridiculous, but it's a little bit just too far fetched. I wouldn't say far fetched, but it gets to the point where it almost appears that they keep doing studies on everything, and it feels like they're just getting people more paranoid. It almost feels like anything these days can cause cancer. It's like they're constantly throwing this fear into people, and I'm all about learning new things and advancing with research. But for instance, with the study about the mice and the dust, it's like even if there's a small correlation and it tends to make a person have more fat cells, you could have the cleanest house on the planet and have hardly any dust, but if you're not eating right and you're not exercising, you're not doing the most essential things that you need to do, then it's not going to matter. And that's why some of these studies, although they can be interesting, to me at times I feel like they're a little bit of a waste of time. Almost makes it feel like they're trying to overreach and just find something sexy to put out and be the first to discover it. Whether it's a college, any type of university in the States, a lab, wherever it is. It almost feels like they're just like, I gotta find something that's gonna get some attention, and I'm gonna put it out there. And then, the whole thing, years ago about, and it's nothing against vegans, some of my subscribers are vegans, but the whole meat causing cancer, like people are like saying unequivocally it causes cancer, and I respectfully 100% disagree with that. Eggs causing cancer, stuff like that. Unless it's something definitive, such as smoking can cause lung cancer. Too much red meat, high cholesterol can cause a heart attack. Too much spikes in insulin and a really bad diet can cause diabetes, stroke, stuff like that. That's 100% definitive. That's completely fine. But you get some of these like studies, it's like this causes cancer, this causes cancer. Oh, too much dust in the house will make you fat. What else? Artificial sweeteners can make you fat. Now, once again, I'm not disputing some of these studies, although some of them are more ridiculous than others. There probably is some truth to it, but you got to really stick to the basics if you're try to live a healthier lifestyle. And I've said this a few times, not too much, but like in America with our obesity epidemic, if people would just cut down just a little bit in exercise, just the bare basics, the whole KISS method, keep it simple, stupid, um, our healthcare costs, excuse me, would go down exponentially. So, in quick conclusion, just remember that anytime you see another study, go ahead and read it and absorb the knowledge and educate yourself. But ultimately, you gotta stick to the basics, focus on eating right, getting good quality sleep, nutrition. And if you want to treat yourself out, that's fine, but have some common sense, okay? Don't be drinking a freaking 8 to 12 pack of beer every night and wonder why you have a beer gut, and then the next day you hear about a study that, too much dust in the house is going to cause you to become fat, and you go, oh man, that might be the reason why I'm packing on a lot more weight. Oh man, I better start cleaning the house, get rid of this dust, when in actuality you're still haven't really changed your diet or anything. So you you catch what I'm saying. It sounds a little obscene, but, and I'm not trying to blame everyone, but sometimes you get too much information, you get too paranoid to the point where you're so bogged down on all this extracurricular stuff on the outside that the problem is literally right in front of your face. So, anyways, that's my time, guys. And any comments, questions, always welcome. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.